Hi everyone! I finally got my mini album done that I'm using, that I used all the products I got out of the Scrapbook Legacy May 2010 Kit of the Month. 99.9% of everything in this mini album was out of that kit. So if you want the papers and stuff that go with this and you live locally, you need to stop by Scrapbook Legacies because they're carrying the full line of papers for it. So let's get into it. On the front of it, the front cover took me the longest to figure out because I just couldn't come up with something to put on it because the album was generic. I didn't make it for me, I just made it, and so I didn't have a theme, so I didn't have a title to put on it. So I finally came up with, I have the Sizzix die that does the designer book plate, so I cut that out of matte board. I painted it black, and then I used the picket fence distress crackle on it so that it cracked in the white. Added a couple brads. This is one of the die cuts that came out of the Kit of the Month. I used the white cardstock is mine because I only got 2 sheets in the kit, so I had used that up a long time ago. And I used an SVG file I got from svgcuts.com to make the paper flowers. All of it's made out of paper that came from the kit though. I added a couple of brads and layered it up on the front. This is the die cut that came out of the kit. The ribbon came out of the kit. I added a fancy pants clip pin, I think they're called, garment pin, a button, and then so people knew how to get it open and closed, I wrote slide ribbon off to open. So basically you lift it up, slide the ribbon off, and it just slides off. And so there's that. So that's the cover. I have to say that I got this idea for this mini album from followingthepapertrail.blogspot.com. Laura rocks my world when it comes to making mini albums. Her ideas are amazing, and she just inspires me every time I watch her videos or Ustream channel to make something new. And when I saw this kit come through, I knew I had to make this mini album out of her mini album idea. At the moment I can't think of what the name of it that she gave it, but basically you take a 12 by 12 inch sheet of paper, cut it on the diagonal, and 3 12 by 12 sheets of paper give you 6 pages for your mini album. And go to followingthepapertrail.blogspot.com, check her out, and it's an awesome tutorial on how to make this. I made chipboard covers, covered it in the paper, and then I made the binding. This idea also came from Laura. Basically you fold up the paper, punched it with a bind it all, and hooked all the pages to it. Check out her stuff for it. Each one of the pages, I'm just going to kind of go quickly through the pages because they're all folded basically the same and they all are tagged basically the same. They just have a little bit different decoration on it. I used my only border punch that I own, my Martha Stewart's border punch. Anybody that knows me knows that's kind of the funny thing because I don't own very many punches, so it was, woo, I bought a border punch. They all have tags, 2 small tags each, 1 large tag in the front. I hooked them with the mini attacher so that if whoever uses this could remove it easily without damaging anything and move it around and put it where they wanted. So there's plenty of room for journaling and adding photos. And all this slides in. Flip it over. Oh, and I put journaling lines on the back of the little tags. Flip them over and you got another large photo mat. Again, these come off and lines on those. The white ones I put lines on, the black ones I didn't. I figured you could just use a photo on those. And then so the pages just kind of continue like that. Large tag, 2 small tags, flip it over, another large tag. Same with this one. All of this was in the kit, the flowers, the die cuts, the paper, added a little bird here. The only thing that pretty much was not in the kit that I added to this was I made an acrylic page. I just basically took a 12 by 12 transparency sheet, cut it and folded it just like I did the paper ones, and so it made a acrylic see-through page. Added tags. I'm going to take this one apart so you can see it. And then if you flip it over, same thing, which I love the bird. But now you can see that it's a clear see-through acrylic page. And then again, just more of the small tags, large tags. I embossed on this one. I don't know if you can tell a background on all of these because it was really a flat black, and so I kind of wanted to spice it up. Another page. This is all embossed on here. And then the last page. And I added my handmade by me. And then that would be the back. And I don't like to put a lot on the covers because if you're storing these, it's almost impossible to store them without smushing or knocking everything off. So this is about as decorative as I get on them. So this was my mini album that I used using the Scrapbook Legacies May 2010 Kit of the Month. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.